this is Ryan Claros from Custom Fitness, licensed physical therapist. Thank you for joining us today for our daily maintenance program, segment number 4. We went over some neck movement, we went over some mid-thoracic movement, we went over some lower back. And now we're going to start introducing the idea of joints. All right, so joints, obviously we have tons of joints everywhere: elbow, knee, hip. Hip specifically, we see the difference between a stable versus a mobile joint. Now, today we have joint first today is our head coach from Custom Fitness, also known as Custom Fitness CrossFit Go Mecca.
Yes.
Paul Claros. Thanks for joining us. All right, so we're going to talk about joints today, okay? So joints should either be stable or mobile. The hip joint, which most people say that they have tight hips from sitting for long periods of time, things like that, and as we begin to age, things start to tighten up. We see decreases of range of motion. In reality, the hip should be mobile. So Paul stands right in here. We see that the hip should be able to go up, it should be able to go back, and then go ahead and turn. We also should see, so if he lifts it up, it should be out, and it also should go in, and then if it stays up, it should rotate on that axis, and then it also should rotate off that axis. Now, the reason why is this movement should be fluid. This is kind of a built-in chain. If we have any weakness anywhere between the back and the knees, especially the hips, if it's not mobile, that movement's going to go somewhere else. It's going to go to a stable joint. So that's why we have a lot of knee and we have a lot of lower back pain. So what we want to do is kind of keep your hips moving for today. How's that, coach? Good. So here's what we're going to do. We have 3 exercises for you today. Everyone loves exercises. So we're going to have 3 exercises for you today. So number 1, if you're going to work on any type of movement, what you want to be able to do is work on the movement that works on rotation. So when we said that was going up and that was going in and out, all right? So what we have today is a 90-90 hip switch. Our starting position should be at 90 degrees. Coach, do me a favor, that front foot should be at 90. The beauty of this exercise is if you can't get to 90, you can just adjust. So what we're going to do is, coach, you go ahead and show me a couple movements first. So if you notice, all he's going to do, these are nice and controlled movements. So he's going to have his hands, do me a favor, coach, come on back. Relax. We're going to have his hands on the back first, and we're just going to slowly try to rotate those hips. And go ahead and turn over, nice and slow. Now, do me a favor, do it quick. Again, you don't get a lot of movement out of that, so what we're going to do is we're going to do nice and slow. And especially for those of us that have not ever done this, having your hands behind you will help. Now, coach, have you done this before?
A little bit.
All right, let's go show them how it should be done. So hands are right in front, nice and stable through the pelvis. Go right over the top. Wow. Here we go. And go ahead and go over. Now, what we want to do is this back leg needs to be on the ground. This front knee, you can tell which side is more tight, whichever the knee is coming up. Go ahead, coach, go ahead and turn over, nice and easy. Stay a little bit more vertical.
I can't.
All right, and go ahead and relax. How's that? Coach, by the way, if I can't do that at home, can we show another variation?
Sure.
Do me a favor. So all we're gonna do is go ahead and lay on your back. You're gonna go ahead and put one foot on the ground, and then this leg is gonna come up just like what we did when we were standing. From this position, all we're gonna do is this knee is gonna point up like there's a flashlight, and you're just gonna pick a spot on the ceiling, and all we're just gonna do is in and out, nice and slow. A little bit slower, coach. So we're just gonna go from this position, go ahead and up, and we're just gonna go slowly out, and then slowly in again. We need to work on rotation. Everyone wants to stretch here and here, but we need to work this. This is the most important movement. If we can increase this rotation movement, everything else will change. 100%. You don't even have to change anything else. All right, coach, since we're on this, we need to work that extension of the hip now. Most people don't even have this extension because guess what? They've been sitting down for long periods of time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a simple hip bridge. There's many variations of a hip bridge. We're going to show you the easiest one. All we're going to do is hands are going to be by your side. Feet are going to be directly right underneath you, okay? Shoulder width apart. You're going to just try to get the small of your back underneath, and you're going to flat on the ground. And all we're going to do is go ahead and squeeze through the glutes, and we're just going to go ahead and come up. We're just going to hold 1,002, and then slowly come on down. A little bit slower for me, coach. Go ahead and turn, squeeze, and then go ahead and come on up. Remember, this is going to allow you to get that hip fully extended since we've all been sitting down like this, okay? So go ahead and hold 1,002, and come on down. And again.
That feels very good, coach.
Feels very good. So remember, we've worked in 2 planes already. We've worked in this rotation. We've worked this in extension, right? With the hip coming up. Go ahead and come up, coach. All right, last one. Okay, now we said that we wanted to make sure that this region, these hips are integrated through the other body. So all we're going to do is what we call pendulum swing. So coach has never done this before, so we're going to do it for the first time. So you're just going to have your feet standing right in here. Right leg is going to come on back for me, right in there, okay? So all we're going to do is we're going to try to stay nice and stable base. He's just going to go ahead and come out. Hands will be right in here like he's going to swing a golf club. put a little bit of weight, and all we're gonna do is try to stay nice and stable.
Oh, yeah.
Hold, steady, coach. Stable through the pelvis. Hips continue to go straight, and all we're gonna do is rock and roll. So all we're gonna do is go all the way as far as you can.
That's it.
And once you start feeling like your hips are turning, that's when you stop. Go and come to me. How's that feel, coach?
Feels good.
So this is gonna get this whole segment from this lumbo pelvic and then all this way through this hip region. Fantastic movement. And this everyone can do. If you could stand, you could do this exercise. Also works on rotation all the way through the upper body. See that midline? Everything all the way, even through the feet. Coach, how are we doing?
Great.
So at the end of the day, remember, hips need to maintain mobility. As you begin in age, you're going to see a decrease. You need to continue moving, else you'll see other segments of your body, your shoulders, knees, right, start to feel a little bit painful. Thank you for your time. This is Ryan Claros from Custom Fitness, licensed physical therapist.